Even after Ukraine deployed 15 brigades, Russia keeps on advancing. It's day 756 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Avdiivka. Last time we covered this area, we saw how Russian forces advanced from Orlivka and were able to push Ukrainian forces from Toniki village. Since then this front had become stable, as we were not seeing any frontline changes. However, fights taking place were very intense. If you remember in one of my previous reports, I told you that this area does not have many good fortifications, so Ukrainians are holding this line with sheer numbers of manpower. Russian sources claim that Ukraine has concentrated around 15 brigades to hold their forces on this front. So you can imagine the intensity of this front. One of the reasons that Ukrainians were able to hold Russian forces back was because they had advantage in FPV drones. Russian sources say Ukraine has so many FPV drones that even infantry are regularly attacked. Most intense fights on this front are taking place in Brigades village. After the Ukrainian counterattack, Russians were pushed back to the eastern part of the village, after which they tried several times to break through the Ukrainian line, but failed as some of their attacks without any support were questionable. However, regardless of failure, they kept on trying. Few days ago it was reported that they were able to break through the Ukrainian defense and reach the Semenivka-Brigades road. As a result, Ukrainian forces withdrew to the northern part of the village. However, since then further advances are proving very difficult for Russians, as their assault units are being targeted from two sides. If you remember in one of my past videos, I told you that Ukraine is using Semenivka as their main point on this front, as they can easily get supply through this road. So Russian forces, to help their units in Brigades, started attacking from Orlivka. Recently it was reported that, after attacking along this road, they were able to take this area under their control. With this it was announced that Russian forces have fully captured Orlivka, while Ukrainian sources claim that they still control these few houses, so it is not fully captured. However, the main thing is that Russians are now advancing along the road to Semenivka. In addition, they have also started attacking along this tree line towards Brigades. However, further Russian advance in this direction is not yet confirmed. Russian sources expect this maneuver will have an effect on Brigades. They further added that Russian units were actually able to capture Orlivka on March 17th. Reports about the capture was delayed because Ukrainians tried few times to counterattack, so they wanted to consolidate the capture first. South of Orlivka, Ukrainians recently made a withdrawal. Since the past couple of days, Russian forces have been attacking Ukrainian forces in this area very intensely. Today it was reported that Ukrainian forces withdrew from this whole area. Reports about the Russian forces' capture of this area are not yet confirmed. As you can see, even after concentrating around 15 brigades, Ukraine was not able to hold Russians for much longer. However, they have not given up. To distract Russians, they have activated this front. One day ago it was reported that Ukrainian forces after the attack were able to take this area under their control. Russian sources say Ukrainians want to advance at the rear of Russian units in Brigades and save the line. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.